it keeps escalating higher and higher until it finally explodes.
Well, that was Jeremy explaining how his fights with Gina turned physical. Now, Gina says that her son is starting to act out, and she feels like the worst mom ever. Take a look.
Stop throwing a fit. I don't feel that I'm a good mom. Carter, stop. When I spend all of my energy fighting with Jeremy, it feels like I have none left for our son. He does act out more than the average 2-year-old. Ow! Carter, don't bite me! He'll bite us, he'll scream, he'll hit us, slap us in the face, hold my hair. I can see the anger inside of him. Carter, stop! He can't control it. I think he has seen what goes on between me and Jeremy, and he thinks it's perfectly acceptable. My biggest fear is that my son will grow up thinking that it's okay to hurt people.
Okay. Now, Gina, you just said in the tape piece that your son is starting to think this is perfectly okay.
He's exhibiting behaviors that tell me that.
Now, didn't you tell us that despite everything we've been talking about here, being called every name, cheated on, hit, choke, push, hurt, that you never actually realized you were being abused until you watched one of my shows on In the Silence on Domestic Violence?
I guess I didn't really want to believe it. I think I was in denial for the longest time about what was happening to me. I was trying to sweep it under the rug.
I have to mute that for a minute. How the hell don't you know that you're being abused when someone is beating you with belt buckles, bloodying your lip, busting out your teeth, whipping you up with keyboards all on your leg, causing you to end up in the hospital with knee surgery, and you can't seem to put two and two together to realize that you're being abused? Oh, God, I'm just...
My chest.
Well, what you just said has me and a staff of 300 here saying yes. Because that's exactly why we do those shows, these shows. You are now that show. It's exactly why we do this. I want to make people think about what they're doing. I want to make people think about what they're accepting from themselves and each other. But let me be very clear. You are programming your son to be an abuser. You are programming him to be aggressive and violent and violate the rights of other people. You are teaching him that when you feel frustration, anger, rage, you go physical. You just overwhelm someone, you overpower somebody. And you didn't invent this. I mean, where do you think bullies come from? Bullies come from homes where bullying is manifest. They come from homes where their parents bully them, and their parents bully each other, and their parents exhibit behavior where they manage by intimidation and compel someone to do what they want them to do. You guys couldn't be creating a bully any more effectively than if you had gone into a laboratory like Weird Science and designed one to pop out. And he deserves a better chance than that.
I know that. That's why I feel horrible. I don't feel like a good mother. I told him the day he was born, I held him in my arms and I told him, I looked down at him and I promised him all 7 pounds and 15 ounces. I will protect you. I will be there for you. I will protect you from all harm. But I'm not.
Well, not only are you not protecting him from harm, you are becoming the harmer.
I am.
You are becoming the toxic element in his life, both of you.
I am.
I mean, come on. So why keep doing this? For most people, it's hard to understand why someone like Gina would stay in an abusive relationship like this. Her reason is actually very common.
Oh, I can't wait for him to get back here and help me to understand. This is what I don't get. People are comfortable with what they're familiar with. If her background was abusive, then of course she's going to feel comfortable in an abusive relationship. Yeah, okay, I guess people have to outgrow that. But of course, Dr. Phil, who is well trained and much more mentally equipped than I could ever be, he will get back to us and explain to us what's up with this. I'm just assuming that its familiarity is they're comfortable with that. You know, personally, me, I was in a situation that had turned abusive, and I'm not trying to hear none of that. Okay? I put an end to it. I did what I needed to do to protect myself, and then I put an end to it.